Hi, my name is Brian Krug, and I'm a member of the technical services team at Syngenta Flowers. And in this part two of this video, we're going to continue talking about our digital grower success guide that covers annuals and perennials. In the first guide, I told you about the different sections that we have in the grower success guide. And in this video, we're going to focus on perennials. Let's start with vegetative propagated perennials. We're going to talk about propagation and finishing and what the Grower Success Guide has to offer. So when we look at the perennial section, we'll see very similar to the other sections that we have our product form, our URC or callus cuttings. We also add in our hardiest zone, when our plant is going to bloom, along with the tray size and rooting hormone, and the other things that we talked about in the vegetative annuals portion of the Grower Success Guide. We also have the vernalization requirements for these plants if they need to be done during propagation. When we move into the finished part, again, it's going to look a lot similar to what we've seen in the rest of the Grower Success Guide. Again, we have the hardiness zone there, vernalization directions as it pertains to finishing, and then all of the culture information like pH and EC, day length, temperature, fertilizer requirements, the finishing times for different pot sizes, and then pest diseases, and then any PGRs that you might want to use for this crop to be successful. Now let's move into our seed perennials. And again, it's going to look very, very similar as what we've looked at before, where we have all of those different categories of the form of seed that we have, the hardiness zone, bloom time, seeds per tray, the germination temperatures that we want to look at, average daily temperature, and it is self-explanatory because I've already talked about these same things in the other sections. We're just repeating it with our perennials. Again, we have the vernalization requirements that we might have for our perennials that are seed propagated. And then we pull it all together at the end with our finishing of our seed perennials. This is going to be a lot of repetition, just like what we've seen in our other sections, with all of that great cultural information at a really quick at-a-glance format so that you can find all the pertinent information that you need for seed finishing perennials to be successful in your crop this season. That does it for part two as we look at our perennial section of the Grower Success Guide. Make sure that you check out part one and in the subsequent video, part three. I hope that you guys have a great growing season this year.